Between the mid-1990s and his arrest in 1996, Joe Matheny's name quietly crept into one of the darkest corners of American criminal history. A massive man, over 1.80 meters tall and weighing nearly 200 kilograms, a truck driver in Baltimore, Maryland, his appearance alone was enough to inspire fear, but the reality was far worse. Matheny confessed to a string of brutal murders, mostly targeting sex workers and homeless people, victims he knew would go unnoticed for long. He would lure them with drugs, then torture and kill them in cold blood. Some of the bodies were buried under his trailer, as if they were worthless waste. But what made his story truly terrifying was not just the killing, but what he said he did afterward. According to his confessions, he cut up the bodies of his victims and used their flesh in sandwiches that he sold to people at a small roadside barbecue stand. When asked about it, he said with shocking coldness, "No one ever complained about the taste." Matheny claimed his initial motive was anger after his girlfriend left him and took their son. But this narrative quickly unravels, as most of his victims had no connection to him whatsoever. For him, murder wasn't revenge, but a habit and a game of dominance. In the courtroom, he showed no remorse. He would sometimes smile, recounting his crimes in calm detail, as if telling a story that didn't concern him personally. Although the police couldn't prove his claims of cannibalism with conclusive physical evidence, Matheny insisted they were true, turning his story into one of the most terrifying criminal legends in America. In 1998, he was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. In 2017, he was found dead in his cell. Even after his death, questions remain: was he simply an exaggerator in his stories, trying to shock the world? Or was the truth far more gruesome? Had he actually fed his victims to unsuspecting people? In both cases, Joe Matheny was not just a serial killer, but a stark example of how horror can lurk in broad daylight, served in a sandwich and eaten without anyone questioning the source.